From Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital of the world and home of the Air Castle of the South, it's the Marty Stuart Show, featuring Marty Stuart, the Rolls Royce of country singers, Miss Connie Smith, the old Tennessee slicker, Leroy Troy, along with all the fabulous superlatives, Cousin Kitty Bond, Handsome Harry Stinson, the Apostle Paul Martin, plus Gary Carter on steel guitar, and today's very special guests, Chuck Mead and Chris Scruggs. Join us now for 30 minutes of fun and great country music. I'm your announcer, Eddie Stubbs. Now, how about a superlative welcome for our host of Boogie Woogieologist Supreme. Here is Marty Stuart.
Here comes a train. Well, Casey Jones, he was a mighty man. Now he's resting in the promised land. The only kind of music he could understand was a big eight-wheeler under his command. Freight train boogie all the time. He made a freight train boogie and he rolled down the line. Told that farmer better ring your bell so all the people on the line can tell. Casey Jones is a coming to town, and on a big eight-wheeler he's a burning the ground. Freight train boogie all the time. He made a freight train boogie and he rolled down the line. Play some more. Sam Weber run away behind, and I feel trouble on down the line. Casey Jones is a roller's name, and on the big eight-wheeler he's a burner to fame. Freight train boogie all the time. He made a freight train boogie and he rolled down the line. All the time. He made a freight train boogie and he rolled down the line. Good night, Casey. That took care of it right there. Yeah, somebody say howdy to me. And howdy back to you. So glad to be in your living room. Thank you for coming to visit with us tonight on the Marty Stuart Show. Well, Eddie Stubbs, some weeks it's a hillbilly week, some weeks it's a country week, some weeks it's a honky tonk week. It's all the above this week. We got you all covered. Chris Scruggs and Chuck Mead, big stars. Make them feel welcome, my boys.
Thank you for asking us there, Marty. Ready? I got the blues, those Nashville Blues. I got the blues, those Nashville Blues. Ain't got no hat, ain't got no hat, ain't got no shoes. The people there, they treat me fine. The people there, they treat me fine. They bring me beer, they bring me beer, they bring me wine. All right. The blues, I got 'em bad. I got the blues, I got 'em bad. Somebody stole that gal I had. She's gone, she's gone, she's gone away from me. She's gone away from me. One thing she left, she left for me. Pick it now, Chris Bob. I was a break your heart. She'll break your heart and leave you blue. Come on, cousin Kitty, one time. I'm going back to Arkansas. I'm going back to Arkansas. I'm gonna stay right there. I stay right there with Ma and Pa. I got the blues. I got the blues. Those Nashville blues. I got the blues. Those Nashville blues. Ain't got no hat. Ain't got no hat. Ain't got no shoes.
All right, yeah. Big doings, big doings, big doings. Fine, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning us in. Thanks for tuning us in, and thank you for writing me every week at the Grand Ole Opry. Appreciate what you have to say. And Eddie Stubbs, a lot of people writing. Glad you're on the show, and I'm glad you're on the show, and you're looking good today, sir.
Well, you're looking great, and things are fixing to get a lot better, Marty.
You're not kidding. Singing one of her famous RCA Victor recordings. Here is the great Connie Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, baby. Oh, again and over again. That's what I love.
In your haste, you left and said you'd be returning. In my sorrow, I forgot to ask you when. In my lonely room, I sit and count the hours. Every minute, hoping I'll look up and you'll come walking in. For then and only then will I stop crying, and this aching, breaking heart of mine will mend. Not until I feel your arms around me will I be happy, and I'll live for then and only then. All that's left inside my heart is just your echo, and this tiny thread of hope to which I cling. But if I keep holding on, oh, maybe someday you'll remember where you left me and come back for me again. For then and only then will I stop crying, and this aching, breaking heart of mine will mend. Not until I feel your arms around me will I be happy, and I'll live for then and only then. And I'll live for then and only then.
Oh, that's my baby. That's my baby right there. I love that song. And I love that Connie Smith sounding steel guitar, the Connie Smith style of steel guitar.
Isn't that the best?
Well, you've always had some great steel guitar players on your recordings and on your road appearances. And I like this fella a whole lot. We've borrowed him from your band, the Sundowners, every week. We're glad to have him. And we've got in his way long enough. We need to get out of his way and let him play a song. Why don't you introduce Mr. Carter?
Mr. Gary Carter with Lonely Street.
Yeah,
I'm so proud
make
of
him
him.
welcome. Mr. Carter. Fine job. Stand up and take a bow, sir. Mr. Gary Carter. Welcome back. Apostle, that Gary Carter took care of business on Lonely Street. Mighty fine picking, Mr. Carter. Well, we'll take care of all good things right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sultan of Goodlettsville, the most popular man in country music. Here he is. You've asked for him for a return visit. One more time. How about a hand for Leroy Troy, everybody? Hey! There's my man. There's, you know, Chuck and Chris, Gary and Connie. Hello, Leroy.
Howdy, Marty.
What is the good word from Goodlettsville today, sir?
Oh, I'll tell you what, there ain't no good word.
No?
No.
What's up?
Well, you know, my uncle that's been so sick,
Yeah.
just found out this week a doctor told him that he's just got 6 months to live.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anyhow, my uncle told him that he wasn't going to be able to make the payments.
For the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor payments. So, the doctor gave him 6 more months. He did. 6 more months.
Fine. One letter came in that wanted to hear you and me sing a song together.
Really?
And I mailed it to myself.
Well,
Can we sing one?
yeah.
What you want to
Let's
do?
say roll on, buddy.
Thought you'd never
All
ask.
right.
Come on.
All right, G.
Hey!
Roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. So roll on, buddy, roll on.
Pick it, boy. Doing it fast.
I'm going to that East K Road.
Tell them about it, son.
I'm going to that East K Road. I'm going to the east, I'm going to the west, I'm going to the place that I love best.
Tell it like it is.
Roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. So roll on, buddy, roll on.
Let's get it together.
My home's in sunny Tennessee. My home's in sunny Tennessee. Sunny Tennessee, that's where I want to be. My home's in sunny Tennessee. So, roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. So, roll on, buddy, roll on.
Think it again, Leroy. Come on.
One more time. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. So roll on, buddy, roll on.
Yeah, took care of business.
All
Outstanding job.
Thank you.
You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. Sounds like I've got a lot to learn right there. Great to hear Marty Stuart and Leroy Troy there with Roll On, Buddy. The songs of inspiration are ones that are loved by all of us here on the show, and we get a lot of response from you, the listener and viewer, who like them as well. Marty Stewart's got one picked out that Sarah Carter wrote years ago, and he's going to do it for us here this week, Farther On.
When the gloom of night surrounds you, wait with patience for the dawn. As you tread the Christian pathway, life will cheer you farther on, farther on, farther on. All the shadows will be gone. Falter not, oh weary brother. Joy is coming farther on, farther on the toilsome journey. Every trial will repay. When at last we see our Savior and behold Him on that day, farther on, farther on, all the shadows be gone. Falter not, oh weary brother. Joy is coming farther on.
Thank you, Eddie Stubbs. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for paying attention to our sponsors. And Chris Scruggs, Chuck Mead, cannot thank you guys enough for coming by. All the superlatives, we love you guys.
We love you too, Marty. Thanks for asking.
Big stars. Do you feel like a little hillbilly smash right now?
Let's do a little boogie woogie.
Wish you would. Come on.
Well, Cherokee chief as he dances along does the Indian boogie to a white man's song. Hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, singing hey ho Alina, whoa whoa the winds and I. Well, he dances over here and he dances over there and he dances with a woman called a standing bear. Hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, singing hey ho Alina, whoa whoa the winds and I. Oh, get him on, yeah. Well, he dances on the hill and he dances on the rock, but he keep on shaking that old Johnny out. Hey, oh, Alina. Hey, oh, Alina. Hey, oh, Alina. Hey, oh, Alina. Singing, hey, oh, Alina. Whoa, whoa, the wind and I. Well, he's singing to the hills and he's singing to the clouds and the tom-tom beat is so big and brown. Hey, oh, Alina. Hey, oh, Alina. Hey, oh, Alina. Hey, oh, Alina. Singing, hey, oh, Alina. Whoa, whoa, the wind and I. Chris, play that biscuit boy.
Thank you for coming. And we'll see you again next week on the Marty Stuart Show. Good night, everybody.